Fordham getting frantic. Like Sting, I'm tantric. Because he fucks for a long time, I guess.
It Sting went on this big thing like back in the 80s about tantric, whatever,
Yeah?
and tantric sex. And
I mean, good for him, I guess. I suppose.
it just sounds exhausting.
Right? Tracy's there.
Oh, we're alive.
There's two of us.
Why hasn't it showed up?
There's two, but there's three of us I know that are on.
Yeah.
Little delay here, I think.
Glug, glug,
Oh, there we go.
Glug.
Hola.
Hola, they
Holla.
say. Joe's there.
Like the bread.
Richard?
Richard. James. Sub dude. Charles. Chucky D, if you will.
Mike, how you doing?
Yep.
All right, I suppose we should talk now.
Why?
I don't know. We could just sit here in silence.
Force is here.
Just sit here for 15 minutes.
Hilla Boss is up in this bitch. What do you mean finally, dude? It's exactly 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
The money.
Man. Oh, fuck boys.
Hillaboss actually sent me a message earlier on Instagram that
Yeah?
literally just said, like, it's fucking Monday. I'll see you later. I was like, okay.
Alice, in order for you to make that work,
I'll give you that
it's
one.
supposed to be Scotty.
Scott too hottie.
Yeah, that
figured it out.
doesn't work that way.
Eh,
Hey, look
he
at
just
that.
waited
Fucking-
all day. Doing good, Mikey. Jazz. Yeah, man,
What
I'm
up?
good, buddy.
Hi, Allison.
I'm alive. I'm alive and still have my dick, so
It's a good day.
You'll have to listen to the fucking master debate this week to
fucking
understand that one.
winning.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've all just soul searched for the last 20 minutes. I'm
I
like,
know.
Well, I don't.
Fuck.
I think we can tell them what the debate was about. That ain't gonna.
yeah, we can probably do that.
Yeah.
I mean, so this week's master debate, which is why if we look like four dudes with PTSD, it's because
Yeah,
Because
because
a couple of us
this
got a
debate.
1,000-yard stare.
it's basically this week's master debate is what would you do if you lost your dick
And balls.
and balls?
Yeah, the whole thing.
In a tragic
package.
accident.
I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
What were the repair, replace, or get tits?
Well, those were the three options given, but yeah.
We went down
Yep.
a different rabbit hole.
Hey, Allison.
But yeah.
Leroy, that's a good time. Got the pup by your side.
How's your sailboat coming along?
You know, he
How's
hit
getting
me
that
up.
thing out of the basement?
Why is this thing just again? It just says Freedom Friends podcast. Yes or no?
Yes. Every time, yes.
Yeah.
Yes or no? Sure.
We have a great production team.
Yeah. Right.
YouTube's fucking me here.
You're doing great over there.
Mediocre at best.
Keep up the good work.
Whatever. Okay, there's the no I put in. I was gonna say whatever you did, I put in no, and it went to yes, but it just popped up now.
You get no choice.
like a
Freedom
vote.
Friends, yes or no? Yes.
It's like a national
No.
voting system.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. This isn't the DNC. God damn it.
So fuck boys.
Yeah.
You know what we didn't talk about on the show was our weekends, man. How was your weekend, John?
Oh, it was actually really good.
Yeah.
I went out shooting.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, took Madison out shooting for her first time actually shooting, not just drunkenly pulling a trigger to make a firearm go bang. I found that out the hard
there's
way.
Wait, but there's
Stories there?
another method?
Yeah, when you actually like aim and use technique to try to hit a target.
So you took her out. How'd you do?
Well, she got on steel out to 690. So
That's
I'm
awesome.
gonna call that pretty fucking good.
Fucking right, dude.
And then she proceeded to.
Oh
tell you
god,
what?
this is the best part. So we get done. We're shooting all day long. We get done. We get home, unload most of the shit, put all the fucking shit we took out away. We're getting ready to like call it a night, and she's like, "That was almost like one of the easiest things that I've ever done in my life." And I was like, "Bitch!" I'm like, "Hold on!" I'm like, "Hold the fuck on!" She's like, "Well, you know, other than the first shot and then a couple at the really long one, I hit everything else that I shot." And I'm like, "You're fucking welcome."
Yeah, right.
And she's like, well, you know, I thought it was going to take a lot more skill. And I'm like,
Haven't we had this conversation before, though, about what's more important, a good shooter or a good spotter?
I was just gonna say, have her Google what's more important, a sniper or the spotter.
well, it's like it's kind of what I told her.
We discussed that on the show, though.
I think so. Yeah.
Where we literally talked
Well, if
about
you
like
become a good spotter, you're gonna be a good shooter.
Not always.
no, that even if you're a good shooter, having a good spotter next to you can literally
Oh, yeah.
impact
It's a
just
game
about
changer.
anything if the spotter actually knows how to knows what to tell you.
Yeah.
But so we go out shooting, and I needed to get good data on my gun for a hunt that I have coming up. And so we have these things are called kestrels. They're ballistic calculators, but you have to put in very, very precise data about your bullet weight, bullet length, muzzle velocity, your scope over bore, all kinds of shit. And then you have to confirm that at distance. And the further distance that you can confirm it, the better the more accurate that calculator is going to be.
Right.
So essentially, it takes the path of the bullet and it readjusts the curve of it based on the information that you put in.
Wow, my notebook's all fucked up then.
And
It literally says my bullet started here and it ended that way.
And so
the Kestrel does some other awesome stuff. Like it takes in environmentals like humidity,
elevation, temperature,
It's
density,
a,
the whole nine.
it's a cool.
It's a
Soil
weather
content.
station and a ballistic calculator all put together.
Whether or not Mercury's in retrograde.
Exactly.
Like it's all.
Yep. It'll give you rough wind calls.
Yeah.
It does all kinds of stuff. It's an amazing tool. They're very expensive, and if they're used right, they're amazing. But
I'm sorry, I just got a mental picture of your fucking ballistic thing sitting there going, "The wind's west, motherfucker!" It's like, that is a rough ass wind call.
easy, Mr. Jackson.
That's not.
I wish we could have a
I went
voice.
back to the master debate and it was like, you had a kestrel dick.
a little wind machine. Zing!
You can hear it. It's like somebody's turned on.
So she tells me, that's one of the easiest things I ever did. And I was like, okay. I was like, now
Next time you can do all the math yourself.
No, and that's kind of what I told her. I was like, if we go out and I hand you a gun that I bought off the shelf at Walmart, and I give you random fucking ammo that I don't know if it's good or not, and I set a target out at an unknown distance, and I tell you, and I say, here, figure it out and hit that target. How easy is that going to be? She's like, well, I don't know how to do that. I'm like, exactly.
Because believe it or not,
So don't belittle my
This-
profession for years.
this is kind of the easy part.
Yeah, that's the
It's-
easy
it's-
part.
And but so I explained to her, like, we were shooting my Grey Ghost, that 6.5 that I have, that is a
Which is
purpose.
already
it's a
perfect.
It's a
Yeah.
purpose-built gun.
Now go ahead and plug Hornady ammo for a minute.
Oh my God, I'll get there for a second. But yes.
Go ahead and plug Greg Ghost because we need sponsors.
So
Yeah, right. Give us money. Fuck.
and I know I've talked about it before, but the reason I built that Grey Ghost gun was I do a lot of hunts with Hero Sports, which is a nonprofit that takes vets out to hunt, shoot, outdoors, whatever.
Sure.
Fish.
They are fucking good dudes.
Have you gotten any fish with that Grey Ghost?
Not yet.
Put that on your list.
Yeah, I need to.
You need to.
Next time I go wade fishing, I'm strapping that to my back.
You know what you need to start doing? We'll get you little stickers of what you've shot with it. And you just
No,
start putting it on
we have a fiber laser now, so I'm just gonna
start engraving that like a little silhouette of
my
what you
Glock.
took with it on the side of the.
So I was supposed to get a gator this year, and if I would have shot a gator, I brought my Glock to shoot it, and if I was going to laser a little alligator
hell yeah.
on the
Hell
frame.
yeah.
Start doing that with the Grey Ghost. Just
I
start
should.
lasering in whatever you
There's going to be 1,000 pigs, like 5 deer.
Just get like,
for each one,
get like
just each
pig
time
and
you
do
get a new
do a
one.
tick.
Just put a
do like-
notch.
Yeah, just knock.
So get like a pig.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
You get like a pig
Yeah.
and a
That'd
deer
be
and whatever,
cool.
and then
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
so it'll be
idea.
like
I'm doing it.
pig,
Yeah.
deer, fish, elk, and then people would look at it and go like, "Is that a fucking fish?"
Yeah. Flip it over, there's an alligator.
There you go. You can have an aquatic side and a non-aquatic side.
There you
I
go.
like it.
Fucking
I
A.
like
I got these with my hunting license, and I got those with my fishing license. But so
How
I
hard to just put a bobber on a Grey Ghost.
I built that Grey Ghost so I could literally hand it to a guy, and there are absolutely zero questions that
or girl.
or girl. There's absolutely zero questions that when they put the crosshairs on the target, whatever it is, they're hitting it.
That
Yeah.
weapon is sweet.
Period.
Fuck, that weapon is.
And I've done it on hunts before, but I've never done it to this extent where it was somebody who has not only they haven't touched a firearm in a while, but they have no actual knowledge about engaging a target at any sort of distance.
Sure.
So like, I set the target out, and we went back, and I put the first target we were shooting at's 100 yards. She's like, well, that's kind of far. I'm like, the gun is zeroed for 100. Like, that's what it really likes to
6'5",
shoot.
he shoots flat out to what, fucking 320?
It's always a curve, but in theory, yeah, there's not much difference.
Yeah.
So the first shot, she wasn't paying attention to anything that I was saying. I'm halfway through telling her what she needs to do. Bang, gun goes off. Like, she pulled the trigger. And I was like, what the fuck?
What's up there, ND?
No, and literally, I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, okay, we're going to put the gun on safe. I was like, we're going to have a little talk real quick. I was like, because I'm very glad that this happened, and I'm standing in a very safe place. I'm to your side, and I'm watching. I'm very well aware of the firearm and the whole nine. I was like, because you didn't hit that target, and there's no reason why this gun should not have hit that target. So there's a lot of things that happened. One of them was you were not paying attention to what you were doing. I was like, I'm very happy that I'm to the side of the gun and I wasn't fucking with something or was in front of it or had my hand near it or something. It's like, because that would have been really fucking bad, and I would have had a hole in my body that I didn't start with. And it kind of clicked, and she's like, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, no. I'm like, it's a very good learning experience right now.
It's a
I was like,
teachable
so moving forward,
Teachable moment.
you don't do anything until
It's a
we
good
talk
learning
about it.
experience that you were to the side of it
Yes.
and whatever. So when my wife decided she wanted to start shooting, and I built her rifle and stuff, and the first time we went out, I literally put 10 rounds in the magazine and mounted it, and just put her behind it, and just was like, knock yourself out, like just to get used to
Just knock the jitters off.
where it broke, like when it released, what it felt like, and all that. And then it was like, okay, now we're going to talk about actually shooting. And I put in like fundamentals, and then we put like another 20 rounds through it, and I was like, and we're done. And she was like, what? And I was like, because now there's guys that know fuck tons more than me that are going to come out and actually show you how to use this thing effectively, because I don't shoot like this. And I know where my skill set ends.
Yeah.
300 and in, I got you. But you past that, I'm going to bring in subject matter experts.
I believe
that
you're out.
do
You're
this
good
kind of
out to
thing.
5, buddy.
Probably, but not to teach somebody. Like,
Sure.
and there's a
Basic
difference
80
between
course, man.
being able to do it and then teaching somebody.
The moment that you teach somebody
You get better.
is the moment you learn the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that I learned more becoming a PMI, a primary marksmanship instructor,
Yeah.
than I did as just a regular shooter. So
Yeah.
I agree with you.
When I was a sniper instructor, every day I spent behind the scope, like teaching people how to shoot.
You became a better shooter.
I was so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My thing is that I knew I didn't even know enough
Yeah.
to even start that structure. So even when we all went out, when the girls went out to learn how to communicate with each other, and we were all there, you and I didn't say shit. We like stood. He set up a second spotting scope away
We
from
st-
everybody.
we stood there smoking.
And literally told John, he was like, "You guys can go watch from back there."
Yeah.
Like, and it was like, but I learned shit just literally, and they were shooting at 100 meters, so it's not like we were pushing.
Yeah, they were just getting like their dope on. Like
Just
getting,
listening
getting
to
these-
him and
Yeah.
how he was instructing and stuff like that. It was like, this is precisely why I did not need to be the dude.
That's when he said he was better than you.
That's actually the day.
Thanks, dude.
I don't believe those words ever came out of my mouth. No, but so we got on after we had that conversation. I went through a few little basics, everything like that. She didn't miss at 100. So moved the target, moved it out to. I didn't have a range set up, so I would literally just pull the target out of the ground because I had one 8-inch plate, and I put it in the back of the side by side. I drive out to where I thought was decent.
You sat on the side by side, huh?
Stick it in the ground, go back, range it. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So we were shooting at 410 yards. And I'm like, yeah, this will work. I can get a little bit of data off of this. So get everything all set up, get on target, make sure everything's right in the ballistic calculator. I'm like, cool. I'm like, your turn, get on. She's just fucking ringing 410 like it's going out of style.
Sure.
I'm like, okay, cool.
Easy to do with a 6.5. That's perfect.
That's already dialed in.
Yeah,
Everything's
that's
done.
super
The
easy to
wind
do.
was perfect for the day,
Yeah.
at least there. So then I move it again. I move it out to 690, and there was a draw that came through, and a clearing in between the trees, and this fuck off wind was coming through it and doing some crazy shit.
It's
to the
fucking
round.
west.
And so we get out 690. I fucking ascend a couple, and I fucked up. I didn't put at the target where there's a backdrop. So the backdrop behind the target. I mean, there's a backdrop, but it was a ways behind it. We were in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Sure.
And so I couldn't see an impact if I missed. So I sent a couple, and I'm like, fuck it. So I was like, hey, I'm like, get on the gun. I need you to engage this target. I'm gonna watch through the scope and spot trace. She's like, what? I'm like, I'm gonna watch your bullet go through the air. She's like, how the fuck do you do that? I was like,
I've done this before.
That's lesson number 17.
I was like, we'll talk about this on another day.
That's like that one sniper instructor that I watched that said, I see in 308. And I was like, that is one of the most manly things I've ever heard anybody fucking say. I see in 308. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
so I get on the spot and scope. She sends the first two down, and that's when I realized the first one I wasn't in focus for trace. So I got it all set up. The second one I watch it, and it's like dead nuts on target, and then it just fucking. I'm like, oh, you motherfucker! And she's like, what? And I'm like, no, it's a win.
Yep. But you immediately recognize what the deal was.
Well, as soon as I could see, yeah. And so I was like, send another one. Let me confirm, and and then we'll switch. And she's like, okay. She sends another one. Ding. And she's like, ha, I hit it and you couldn't. I was like, oh, I'm like, this motherfucker.
about to break open that snack crate.
Right? Yeah. So we switched, confirm at 690. Got really good data for it. But Scott was saying to plug Hornady.
Yeah, plug Hornady.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So we use what ammo?
So we use Hornady. I'm shooting a 6.5 Creedmoor. It's Hornady ELDX Hunter 6.5 and 143
Phenomenal.
grain.
So it's
You don't even know.
It's hunting ammo.
Hunting ammo. It's an expanding round with a soft tip, or
a ballistic
quote unquote soft tip.
Yeah.
So we used a chronograph, Magneto Speed, which is one of the top of the line chronographs. It tracks the speed of your bullet as it leaves your muzzle. It gives you this thing called a
standard deviation.
Standard deviation.
So you're
Leroy, that's funny.
so
it tells you your minimum, your maximum velocities, your average velocities, the whole nine. Now your standard deviation
accuracy in loaded ammo, like the more consistent your velocity is from your ammo, will give you your tighter groups, right? Like if you have a 20 feet per second spread on your ammo leaving the barrel, that's an elevation change. It's very noticeable, right?
Sure.
But 20 is still good.
20's good. If you have 50, 75, if you have 100 feet per second between your rounds, you're getting all over the fucking place.
Yeah. Sure.
And elevation. 20 is pretty decent.
Yeah.
So they have this thing called standard deviation. And it's a number that is calculated based off of your muzzle velocities and the change and the spread and the whole nine.
Yeah.
So an SD of 10 or below is what people aim for when they're running hand loads for competition matches. If I can get an SD in 9 in my competition loads, I'm fucking golden.
Yeah.
I'm going to be very consistent. There's not much change in elevation based on speed or anything like that. I'm going to do very well on like it's one variable that I'm
consistent.
removing. Yep.
It's consistency.
So I run these Hornady.
It's called bell curves, kids.
I run the Hornady fucking factory 143 grain ELDX Hunter that is mass produced on this Magneto Speed. I get an SD of 2.8.
Really?
Which is outstanding.
Unfucking believable.
Nice.
Like I was like, oh my God, this is retarded. I switched guns because I brought two guns that run 6.5s. I run it on the fucking Magneto Speed on the second gun. I get the exact same SD. Now, much slower velocity because of barrel length and all kinds of other factors. 2.8. And I'm like, motherfucker.
That's
like,
awesome.
holy shit.
You don't know. Way to go, Hornady. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the cheapest ammo, but
No.
But it's dual purpose because usually to get that you had to shoot like a long range bullet, like you had to shoot an accurate bullet that isn't necessarily the best for hunting. This is a hunting bullet
That
is
fucking phenomenal.
performing with the match.
What do you
ammo.
think? What do you think
Yeah.
the bullet length is?
I don't know.
The bullet length?
Yeah. So like a standard 308 round, your bullet length is somewhere between 1.08 and 1.12 or 1.2 inches.
Yeah.
And
That's like your usual like 7.62 by 51.
well, they're
Well, it depends on how heavy the bullet is,
Yeah.
the length.
Yeah.
and whatnot.
so this is a 143 grain bullet, 0.264 diameter, and 1.44 inches in length.
So it's long,
Long and skinny.
and that's what
You want.
That's what.
It has a BC.
I've been saying it for years. It's what you want.
It's got a ballistic
God.
coefficient of 0.625, which is unbelievably high.
Yeah.
Like competition ammo used to be like you got a .4 something, you're fucking doing good.
So now I'm kind of curious.
This is a hunting round.
I think my wife has
So I'm wondering what their
lost her
fucking
taste
match
for
grade does.
long range shooting.
Same shit.
Yeah.
So now I'm
Just
kind of
different
curious.
tip.
I might go out with you guys sometime and have you bring that. I'm kind of curious
Yeah.
what that weapon with that fucking $2.50 squeeze ammo that was supposed to be comp grade, their match grade stuff.
Oh,
Kind of curious
for
how
your Valkyrie?
for the Valkyrie, and kind of
Yeah.
curious because those Valkyrie, when you look at them, somehow I ended up with a 6.5 round. I don't own a 6.5, but somehow I have a 6.5 round. And I stuck them next to each other, and the Valkyrie round looks like a tiny 6.5 round.
Yeah.
Like it looks like just literally a shrunken down version of it.
Right.
So I'm kind of curious. Like you're not going to get the same speeds because it's just
Oh, you might because it's a lighter bullet.
it is a lighter round, but it's fast, but I think it's only
It might run faster, actually.
the box rating on it I think said it was like 2980.
Yeah, that's way
Yeah.
faster.
fast.
But I'm kind of curious to see how
Depending on the
consistent
gun,
it
I was
is.
getting between about 2580 and 27.
Well, it's also what the box says. So I don't really.
Well, the box on those says 2700, and I'm pretty sure they're running a 22-inch barrel when they did that because I have a 22 with a can on it, and my average was 2718.
So that Valkyrie's 18, but no can. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we lost about 150 feet per second going from a 22 to an 18.
well, the can slows everything down anyway.
No,
No, it's-
it speeds it up.
By about 10 feet per second.
Really?
Yeah. But so the cool thing is we have a 6.5 and 20 with a 22-inch barrel running an Ultra 5 Thunder Beast Ultra 5 can,
Yeah.
and we have a
Great can.
6.5 Creedmoor with an 18-inch barrel running a Thunder Beast 6.5 can. The only difference is one has a steel carbon proof barrel, and the other one has a carbon fiber proof barrel. So they're very, very similar. They're very similar in dope. Like there isn't much difference between the two. But from 100 to 410, I had to dial 1.9 mils.
There's about $600 between those dope.
There is.
Yeah.
And there's about 2.5 pounds. difference.
Oh, between the barrel itself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the barrel itself.
Between the two guns, there's 5 pounds. What is it? 5 pounds and I don't know, a couple
In
ounces.
difference?
Yeah.
I believe that carbon fiber barrels makes a difference.
That
man.
gun is still 10 pounds.
Yeah.
But my fucking Gragos is 15 some change.
Yeah, that thing is a fucking. You're carrying an anvil.
Yep.
That's great for Texas hunting. It's fucking perfect, man.
Yeah.
Get to the stand, bro. Have a seat. Like, yeah.
But
Anyway, now that we've nerded out on ballistics, we should probably appease the.
Let's bring it back to dick jokes.
Yeah, big jokes.
So good weekend, roundabout.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Nice.
I had a lot of fun. Actually, I almost had a very bad experience. So in the process of getting all the data and stuff, I also had to tune my gun. And what I mean by that is my gas system wasn't tuned for running with the suppressor, with running with the ammo, with
Right.
the whole setup was.
Right.
So it was too much gas, and it was causing the spent case, when it get ejected, to bounce back in and create a double feed, except one was in this way and the chambered round was going in straight. So that happened one time, and I went to clear it, dropped the magazine, pulled the bolt to the rear, got the fucking spent case out of there, but there's already one in the chamber. So like normal, you fucking ride the bolt home, eject it, call it a day. So I rode the boat home, I had ejected it, and I had my hand underneath the mag well as I was pulling the charging handle back to catch it. And the case came down, and I got a handful of fucking powder. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bad day.
I didn't bring a cleaning rod.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, whoa. And this is like the fucking, and like I knew this was an issue. I knew that the gas was an issue. And so on top of doing the chrono and everything like that, once I got that done, I wanted to adjust the gas. And I got a bullet stuck in the chamber. And I was like, well, this gun's fucking dead.
Yep.
And luckily, I beat the shit out of it enough that it came out. So it wasn't that stuck.
Does anybody have a rear takedown pin detent and spring?
Yes.
Yes.
Because that was the malfunction that my wife had on that weapon.
Yeah.
Don't know how,
I literally have one in my bag. Had I gone to work today and not worked from home, I would have it here. I could give it to you.
but that's the problem with it. So I literally have to just drop the pistol grip and replace that spring and detent.
Yeah, that's easy.
Run the pistol grip back, and it's
That's
good
the
to go.
that's the one that you gotta pull the fucking you gotta pull the fucking
Buffer tube.
off.
Yeah.
Goes out through the buffer tube.
So I got to replace that, and then I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Right now it's held together with piece of electrical tape. Still cycles just fine. But
If it's stupid and works, it's not stupid.
That's right. Can't duck it. Fuck it. Jazz, how was your weekend, buddy?
it's 2 days long. Did some things.
So, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yeah, it was a good weekend.
All right. Short and sweet.
100%. I literally, a new video game came out that I bought, and I literally spent all weekend playing video
Which one?
games. An online game called New World
Ah.
that got put out by Amazon. And it is
It's a new
it's
world.
really good.
Nice.
Like, I spent probably way too much time on it this weekend, but it was new, and I'll play it on the weekends. Won't impact my week, but...
Sure.
And other than that, I packed, because we move in
Yeah.
10 days.
T-minus 10 days, huh?
So,
I did
right?
some
What's
moving
today?
myself this weekend. Did some garage cleaning and cleaned out a storage unit. Went from 2 storage units down to 1.
Which one was the one with all your slat wall and shit in it?
Yeah, I cleaned that one out.
Nice.
Cleaned out my garage. Getting ready to buy a home gym. I'm gonna start hitting
I got one of them.
the shit hard. So
I'm super excited to get my home gym back.
yeah.
It is nice.
Why
bet
find
I-
one when you can just steal his? His is just like a coat rack.
Yeah.
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I am buying his weights.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All my shit's for sale.
Yeah, I don't need weights. There's also a CrossFit gym in New Braunfels right now that's going out of business. They're selling off all their shit.
Which one?
Oh, really?
So if you need I don't know. Julie hit me up about it. Julie hit Haley up about it
Yeah.
and was asking us if we needed anything.
Oh, shit.
They don't have like specialty bars or anything that I want because I already
Yeah.
have everything else.
I need a plyo box.
And I need a plyo box too.
I have one for sale.
It's the
the
yeah,
jump
he's got
box.
one. The jump box. It's called a plyo.
Like
box, but
what size is it?
The standard.
it's the Rogue one, so it actually depends on
Oh, so it
which
depends on what side
what
you're
side
sitting
you
on.
stick it on.
16, 20, 24.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the one I want.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Not that I want to do all the crazy jump stuff, but there is some of that like
Well, I use it for like box squats.
box
stuff like
squats.
that.
There's also
Mikey,
good for like step ups. You can load the bar and then step up onto
Tracy's
the
calling
box
you
and
out
set
on
it down.
something here.
Tracy's calling me out on something.
Yeah.
Mikey, you never checked your messages, the group chat with Tim and Dan. Sorry. I don't know. I don't really talk about that work on this show. So, I'll check it. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. So I cleaned out a storage unit this weekend. It was fun. No. Yeah.
At least it wasn't insanely hot this weekend.
It was a perfect weekend to do it because
Yeah.
it was not.
Right now, it's that
nice.
time of year where the weather is
Yeah.
pretty phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's not quite hot enough for maybe water sports.
I
but
broke a sweat, but
But man, it's wonderful. Like in the mornings and stuff, going
Yeah.
outside to drink my coffee and stuff. And it's like this temperature is phenomenal.
yeah, drive to work is sunroof open. And
Yeah, 100%.
windows down. Yeah.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, Tracy, you've been sending me messages since June I haven't seen. Fuck.
What a dick. Tracy, I'm with you on this one.
Yeah. Oh, no, she added me to the group. Not in July. Fuck.
What about you, Mikey? How was your weekend?
It was good, man. It was good. I had an event Saturday. Had to go to. Satmar had a meetup Saturday evening, so I went did that out at right around the corner here over at Blue Bonnet, and yeah, it was all right. Wasn't bad. Fucking the usual craziness with the boys and whatnot, but did actually after
John,
hitting these
that
guys
is
up.
the epitome of lazy.
Proud of you.
It worked.
If it's stupid as it work, it's stupid.
He's resting
just talked
his
about this.
cigar on the mic right now.
Dude, I've been saying it for a while that we should get those little fucking
We don't need
golf
one.
gar
This works
clips
just fine.
and just like mount it to the
I think you're about to burn the
Nope,
pop
I
filter.
got
on
like
there.
that,
Yeah.
like mine.
Oh, they're all burnt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome too. No, I did have to hit up the boys. One of my guys on the way to the meetup laid his bike down, and fucking
I get a text at 12:30 in the morning.
yeah. So I hit the guys up just after midnight. It was like, hey fellas, sorry to bother you, but you guys got a trailer I could borrow real quick?
So you found out that my phone mutes itself from 11 to 8 in the morning.
Mine does the same thing.
Yep. Oh, so does mine. Yeah. Like I said, it was a long shot. Turns out they didn't need it. He got it started and moved it to a safe spot. But
Yeah, mine's set up that I think after 9 o'clock, if it's on the charger, it
Yeah.
nope. I have exceptions laid in.
Yeah.
Like there's like 3 people on
Yeah.
the exception list, but
Yeah.
you can do that.
yep.
Oh fuck.
Or if somebody calls you twice in a row.
Yeah, but you can set exceptions in. Like if Justin calls me at 2:00 in the morning, my phone will ring.
I'm in jail.
Again.
It's happened.
Yeah, I didn't even get the phone call. I had to fucking super sleuth that shit to find out.
No,
Yeah,
that
right.
stuff happens in the middle of the day, not at night.
Yeah, that shit was first thing in the morning. Like that was
Non-traditional.
Bro, I'm getting ready for work. What the fuck? What the fuck?
I felt like fucking Inspector Clouseau on that shit. It was like driving his whole commute thing. Like found his truck. It was fucking Dog the Bounty Hunter and shit.
Speaking of that, has he found that chick or dude?
I don't know, but I'm rooting for him at this point.
I am too.
Because if he beats the FBI, I'm gonna be like,
You know,
fuck,
so
mullet power, motherfuckers.
when I found out that Dog was now in the hunt,
My buddy Tony was hanging out with Dog this weekend.
Can you say
Really?
that dog does hunt?
sometimes, when I found out that he was in the hunt, I'm like, this motherfucker. I'm like, he hasn't been relevant in years. I'm like, he's trying to get something. He's trying to get back in the fucking popularity. Another
hungry.
TV
It was a
show,
$1 million
another
bounty.
something. No, but that
He's
doesn't
walking
matter.
around like, I'm
That
the
doesn't
dog.
matter. He's just
the
trying to get his
big
name
bad
back out there so
dog.
people don't forget about things.
I don't think he ever
Nobody's
So
ever
now-
gonna forget
stopped
about
what
it.
he was doing. It's like the show just stopped.
But now, one of his kids, because he's got like 13 of them, one of his kids came out and was like, yeah, he doesn't really give a fuck. He's just trying to get another fucking deal doing something else. And that's why he's on this hunt now. And I was like, fucking called it.
Yeah.
I called it 2 weeks ago and he was like, oh, I'm in the hunt. I'm looking to find him. And I got my sources and we're an hour away. I'm like, no, you're fucking not.
Yeah, right?
Freeman, what's up, buddy?
it could have been a game changer for him if he found that fucker.
Yeah.
I could have changed
Do you
everything.
think that he's alive yet?
Yes.
You mean alive still?
Laundry.
Yes.
Yeah. He's in Mexico
No.
at this point.
I don't
saw
believe
some
he fled the
shit that-
country.
I saw some shit that he was, because of where I used to live in North Carolina, that he had family in the Triad area of North Carolina. So if you see him, look for him. And it was like, well, y'all are just reaching, right? It's like, well, he's got a
Right.
third cousin. And this is like, dude, I've got third cousins too. I couldn't even tell you where the fuck they live.
Yeah,
But,
right.
like, going on-
Yeah.
Jazz might be my third cousin. We don't know. All right? Like, fuck.
Your kids are going to be ugly.
Well, yeah, but that has nothing to do with the cousins.
Yeah,
That was just
Oh, yeah.
ugly people make ugly kids.
that's true.
Yeah. If you make a copy of a bad copy, you're
Science.
gonna end up with another bad copy.
Yeah,
Like,
right?
it's-
Like,
Anyone heard from Aaron Robertson? Yeah, why?
yeah, I fucking texted
Yeah.
him earlier today.
today.
You need insurance? Forrest, he might be able to hook you up.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's a good insurance guy.
I'm waiting on a quote for him right now. From him right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
For what?
All my shit.
Oh.
Like, hey, bro, been with you for a year. How much money you got to save me?
Yeah, right?
He's like, what? I'm like, I go somewhere else, get another quote. He's like, I'll get back to you in a week. I'm like, sounds good, buddy.
It's still business, dog. It's still
I
business.
love you, man. But
Oh, Forrest already has his insurance. That's cool.
Hey, what are you guys doing? What are you three doing next Saturday?
I'm busy.
Like this upcoming Saturday?
Yeah.
I'm busy. Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I got a golf tournament that I was invited to.
Oh, really?
They're looking for another foursome.
I might be able to clear my schedule.
Yeah, might be able to work something out.
The fine folks at Dury's Guns actually paid for the foursome for 4 veterans. And I was like,
I'm one of those.
yeah. I was like, I know some of those guys.
The Freedom Friends Golf.
And one of the,
Dude, a Freedom Friends foursome would be fucking
that's where my headspace is. And one of those,
drunk by whole
they,
three.
they donated them to an organization that I sit on the board for, which is Operation Firewatch. And I'm one of the board members for that. And yeah,
Nice.
they were like, hey, man, we got these for you. You guys never, they're basically, it's like, we got this for you because you never do anything for yourself. So we're making you do this for yourself type of thing. And I was like, she's like, so find 3 friends. And I was like, I know 3 friends. Just thought about it.
Well, as we discussed before the show, you have 3 friends.
Yes, that's it.
That's it.
That's all.
And that's
Yeah.
where I cap it off.
Yeah.
If one of them drops out, I've got a slot.
I have a,
but other than
I have a
that,
finite amount of friend space.
it's 3. If I lose one,
I
I hold auditions.
I think I'm due for my annual golf outing.
Yeah.
Every year I go like once.
So I haven't been golfing in probably a year.
Perfect.
Which means that tournament, I'd probably play really well.
Okay,
and then it
so-
would be like, oh, I got to get back in.
The
I'm
last-
swinging really well.
the
And then the
last
next
time
game is
I
going to
golfed
be
was
dog
with you.
shit.
Last time I golfed was Dirty Ball Gang.
Out of the four of us, who's good?
I used to be.
We're all.
I'm about as good a golfer as I'm a podcaster. Mediocre is best.
I suck. I'm just gonna. I suck.
Is it a best
You
ball
did
tournament?
good last time.
Oh,
we
if
went.
it's best ball, we're
Dude,
good to go.
it's scramble, bro.
I have a 1 out of 6 chance of that ball going straight, and if it does, it's fucking going.
Fucking A.
You birdied a hole by yourself.
That was the only time in my life.
Yes, but the whole hole, it was best ball. We used yours
that's
the
true.
whole hole.
That's true.
Birdied
whole
that
hole.
bitch.
I'm not good though.
Not part of the,
I get
the whole hole.
Hole.
the whole hole.
Hole.
The whole hole.
Yeah.
I birdied the whole
Yeah,
hole.
let's fucking go.
You guys want to do it?
Yeah, I might be.
Yeah, I
down.
can make that work.
All right.
I don't know where to be.
All right.
I do.
It's someplace south of town. It looks nice. Looked it up.
South of town?
How
Yeah.
far south of town?
No. Which course? Because there's one that's south of town that's actually fucking gorgeous.
I will tell you. I think it's that one, buddy. These are the Duries we're talking
Is it the
about.
Republic?
It is.
Because I've never played the
It is,
Republic
it
because I refuse to pay their
is.
green
Sounds
fees.
like the next, latest, greatest video on Pornhub.
Mission Del Lago.
The whole hole.
I'll play
That's
that.
a strip club.
I'll go play.
Yeah, so October 16th,
So,
Mission Del Lago.
You fine gentlemen have all volunteered to help me relocate my belongings.
Si, senor.
So my wife has informed me that I need to let everybody know that the day after there will be booze and barbecue at the new place as a thank you for helping out. So any of it is available that Sunday. I know people have
You're gonna
other obligations.
Unpack
Flat out.
quickly.
so
That's a bold.
so
move.
here's the plan: is that we're taking possession of the keys that Friday, and I'm going to move my ability to barbecue and everything for the kitchen in my POV
And bathrooms.
and the bathrooms so that it's all set, so that even if everything is in boxes, there will be places to sit and I can cook. So that's
Nice.
priority to make sure that I can feed and booze my friends to help me do that. And
Good fucking guy, Jazz.
and there will be bacon.
Ooh, Letitia.
So, but yeah. So for those of you that can make it, barbecue at my house on the 24th.
Nice.
It's going to be a whole lot of cardboard sitting around, but the food is there, and the outdoor patio is more than smoke friendly.
There you go.
I will be
Yeah, you're busy.
on a flight.
Yeah, you're busy.
Yep.
We'll have one in your honor.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, and that includes you, Davey.
Dave's also. No, he's not busy yet. Dave's not busy till the next day.
Sunday the 24th. Are you back? Because I know you have a Saturday event.
Yeah. I fly out Sunday, but
Sunday is barbecue at the new casa. You won't be available Saturday to help, but you can still come because I love you. Okay. Tracy, you can come too because I love you.
Mike Goshen volunteered as well.
From Virginia?
He said if there's macaroons down, he'll drive.
well, they are
Well,
gonna
fuck,
they are
we'll
gonna
have
have
a
fucking.
functional range hood at that point so we can make that happen.
You're actually gonna have a fucking kitchen that works.
Yeah, fucking Jesus.
Cause that's got to be a nice thought.
Dude, you have no idea. It's been so expensive, though. Had to buy a new fridge. Had to buy, like, this has been brutal.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck.
So none of that shit came.
The fridge didn't. Had to buy a fridge.
Fucking should have told me, man. I'd give you my beer fridge. It's fucking nice as shit.
Yeah, well, I got a good deal on
It's like literally the one that's in your kitchen now. It's the same shit.
it. Man, the new one's nice.
All right.
I got a good deal. I got it for like half off. So
Top half or bottom half?
we'll find out.
It's a side by side.
Yeah.
It's the left hand. You know, I like my
It
fridge.
was a side by side. Now it's just a one door fridge.
Like my fridge has got like the two fridge doors
Yeah,
and, then,
the
and then
drawer.
the drawer
Yeah.
for the freezer. I'm a fucking fan of
Yeah, I
that.
like that.
It's nice.
I get that.
Yeah, they're dope as fuck, but
I like
this
it.
one was.
Fuck you guys.
And I like that my water
Mine
is
has the
inside.
ice.
Mine does craft
Fuck,
ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Literally,
that my water is
I
inside.
almost bought one.
Yeah.
Right?
I almost
Yeah.
bought one, but then I found a $1,400 fridge for $1,400 fridge for $700.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's-
That's a good deal. Yeah.
because I was looking at the stuff, and it was like fridges now are fucking ridiculous.
They are ridiculous.
Because you need it.
No, it actually always.
No, the shit that they're selling, you don't fucking need. You don't need an iPad on your fridge. You don't need
except for ice.
ice. That's different. But you don't need to be able to touch the outside, and the whole fucking thing is see through, and you can see what you open a fucking door, you lazy fuck. Like Jesus.
It's even just like a regular old fucking fridge that we all had in our first 1-bedroom apartment. Those things are like $800 fucking.
Can you look?
Right?
Can you look in your fridge on your on your phone?
I don't care. No, I'm just gonna go walk to it, open the door.
You gotta look at it from your phone because that does you so much good.
So what are you gonna do? You're just gonna open your phone now instead of open the fridge to hopefully something magically appears that's not in there.
And
you
we
know it isn't.
wonder-
No, nothing changes.
We wonder why there's a weight problem in this country because we're too fucking lazy to even walk to our food.
You know
It's
what,
like-
John? Maybe if you had that app, maybe you would stop buying butter.
No, nope,
True.
no.
But this one was.
Do I need butter? Nope,
Yeah.
don't need it.
They do. You always need butter.
You always need butter.
6 tubs of butter in.
But
No, I don't
have
have
the
6
same-
tubs, but I got like 47 sticks of butter.
I have the same problem. I do the same shit.
I know. I get Snapchats
And,
from you.
and now I've become cognizant of this issue. So now every time I'm in the store and I look at butter, I'm like, do I need butter?
But it's
I'm
like a staple.
Fuck. And so I take a picture of it. I send it to John.
You know when the
I got my dilemma.
when the problem happens is when you're so used to having too much of something and you actually run out and you're at the grocery store and you're like,
dude, if I ran out of butter, I'd be like,
you're like,
No, but what happens
you're like,
is you forget.
I don't fucking need that.
Yeah.
I have a shit ton.
Exactly. You
Then
forget.
get home and you don't
go to
have
the
it.
grocery store and you're like, I don't need butter. I have a lot of.
Do you know what the grocery problem we have in our house is? Is we are so inconsistent with milk usage. So we'll buy a gallon of milk, and like 75% of that gallon will go wrong.
Yeah.
Like it'll go bad. So then we're like, well, fuck it. We don't use the milk. Let's just get a half a gallon. And then we'll get a half a gallon of
And it's
milk. And in 24 hours, it's
disappeared.
fucking gone. And it's like, fuck, now I'm out of milk. So I'm like, so I'm in a perpetual state of either have milk, but it's gone bad, or I've just run out of fucking milk.
You know what my grocery problem is? My fucking kids.
yeah.
God damn it.
That problem.
You know how many fucking bags of fucking Santillo's fucking
Love
white corn?
Santillos.
They're the best. White corn fucking tortilla chips I buy at a time. At least 4 bags at a time. At least 4 bags. Because it's all John eats is nachos, right? So it's like.
Start buying the hot ones and he'll cut down.
So Jameson's fucking he likes spicy shit apparently. All right. So like he likes cheese balls.
Yeah.
Who doesn't? Cheese balls
Right.
are fucking great snack food, right? I bought a bag of the fucking HEB brand jalapeno cheese balls.
Yeah.
Can't keep them in the fucking house. Kid crushes them by the bag now. I'm like, dude, where'd all my cheese balls go? Fucking J-Mo's over there fucking fucking mowing them. And I'm like, this fucking kid loves spicy shit.
Walking around with an orange dick.
Yeah, right? Just fucking
That's why if you're going to eat Cheetos, you eat them with chopsticks. That way you can beat it while you're snacking.
dig it.
Don't end up with cheese dick.
Cheese dick. You ever heard that term used in a different connotation?
Oh, yeah.
We cheese dicked a kid one time.
Nice!
Fucking little shit.
The most brutal prank that we ever pulled is we 2-part epoxy a dude's asshole shut.
Yeah, you told me about that. That's
Oh
rough.
man.
Like his whole butt crack.
Yeah.
Just
I had 2-part epoxy to metal plate to the back of my phone. That would suck.
yeah. yeah.
Because that fucking thing ain't coming off.
He threatened to press charges.
Goddamn right.
Yeah.
You should have.
Yeah, he would have been justified, man. That's fucked.
That motherfucker was closed for business.
Yeah. Dude, how'd he poop?
Oh, he had to go to the hospital.
He didn't. He threw up.
Yeah. He had to go to the hospital.
I just think of that South Park.
I wish I could have gotten a copy of that TRICARE report.
Right? Fuck. Yeah, we cheese dicked a kid. He was a fucking turd.
My fucking house sucks right now because it's all meal prep food.
Yeah.
And so, like, there's no snacks. There's no, like, good food.
Dude,
At all.
Haley got into this, this meal
Dave
prep
has a shelf.
service.
Dave has a shelf with good food on it. But I know that, like, they're his snacks, and I'm trying to lose weight, so I got to stay away from them.
Yeah.
I like going
And
to
it's
your place.
awesome.
Dave always like goes and he like walks in the pantry and then he comes out and he's like, "Hey, do you want this maple puff?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I want this maple puff." Like he's always got some like weird squirrely snack like stashed away, and I'm like,
It's like
"Fuck yeah."
amazing.
And it drives Madison insane. 'Cause she'll walk into the room, she'll be like, is blah, blah, blah yours? And I'm like, no, it's Dave's. She's like, fuck.
Does Madison not know how to use a grocery store?
Huh?
Does Madison not know how to use?
No,
a
she
grocery
does,
store?
but she's not going to buy, like, we're trying to eat healthy and work out and do all the fun stuff and be like,
No, the not fun stuff.
no, it's
It's not.
Is it?
It's
No.
not fun, dude.
No.
Eating healthy.
I'm having
sucks.
fun because I'm losing weight and I'm feeling better.
I mean,
So-
yeah, you'll feel good.
Yeah.
You know what else feels good? Cheeseburgers.
I had a bunless burger for lunch.
See, that is either a lame cheeseburger or a lame Salisbury steak, but
Yeah.
it's not. It's like
It's not the same, man.
Yeah, just still good. It did what it needed to do.
You saw my portion
I am
control
past-
earlier. It's about
I'm-
it's about sacrifice.
Yeah, you got a fucking
What are you talking about?
you got a double fucking
Whataburger.
bacon, whatever the fuck from Whataburger.
Yeah.
You took 8 bites out of it and you wrapped the breast up and put it back in the bag. And I'm like, oh, I see you're on a diet. You're like, oh no, I just get food like this on Mondays. I'm like, no, you only ate half.
Yeah, it's portion control. It's about sacrifice, kids.
What did you do with the other half?
Threw it the fuck away.
You son of a bitch.
Well, that's probably still in the bag, man.
Scott is not on the diet.
look at Leroy in here trying to get fucking trade secrets.
Oh, by the way, Rob Grabowski, the master debate this week was yours. So thank you for giving us all PTSD from our thought processes
Yeah.
about what we would do if we lost our dicks.
I'm gonna be on my patio staring at the moon trying to figure shit out. Just-
Right? Just,
I'm just gonna be staring at my dick. Fuck the moon.
just be like, I'm so glad you're
Moon's
still
not
here.
going anywhere. I might lose my dick.
Worried about pulling it off after my transplant.
Yeah. I just want my foreskin back. I just want the choice. My body, my choice, right? And not the whole.
you could like store Skittles in there as a surprise.
Right?
For who?
And then just be
Sir-
like, taste the rainbow.
Going to town, just
So that comes out to
that water?
$10.26. Oh, hold on. Let me get my coin purse.
Looks like one of those old clicker fucking deals.
the seatbelt.
Like a Pez dispenser.
See?
Fucking, I missed that shit at Sonic. That little fucking change belt.
Fuck
that you
yeah,
could walk
man.
around with. Hand
No-
a $5 and they were like,
You know they
now
worked there
there's
for a
a-
while when they were like,
Super
you got
fast,
the new
weren't even
people that are
looking
like
at it.
click, click, click.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, okay, whatever. And then the dude's like, you hand him a 20, and he's like, one hand getting the cash out of here, and he's like, click, 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 click. And he's like, here you go, sir. And you're like, wow.
Yeah. He's got like a bump stock for a thumb. Yeah. Fucking awesome.
put that shit on burst. Son of a bitch.
All right, guys. Well, so we talked about it last week. We're going to talk about it again, just to reiterate, just in case you guys aren't on the speed. This is our last month doing the master or the not the master debates; those are staying, but the live feed, the buddy checks here on Monday nights. We're going to kind of switch gears in the way we're doing things around the podcast. So this week, next week, and then I think we got 2 after tonight, right? And come November 1.
That's how many fucking Mondays are left in the month.
Yeah, come November 1, which is a Monday, we're not going to be doing them anymore. I'm actually going to miss the last one. I'll be fucking out of town, so
No.
yeah, and so will my normal stunt beard over here. He'll be with me, so
Well, maybe we'll do the. If you guys are around for the next 2 live feeds and you want to stop by,
yeah, if you're local,
Yeah,
fucking bring it
come
on
on
down,
by.
man.
Yeah.
Come on down. Especially that last one. Come fucking sit in my chair. Fuck. Like, yeah. Open to you. It'd be great.
but we'll maybe we'll do some grilling or something. So
yeah.
Yeah.
we'll not
do
on
that-
the last one though.
Can we do that-
one next week?
I was like, can we do that next week?
Yeah.
All right.
No.
Next week.
I won't miss that.
Yeah, because you'll be gone the 25th, which is the last one.
Correct.
Yeah.
But we could do the one on the 18th or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of bacon,
Yeah.
I got this fucking pumpkin spice bacon from HEB.
How'd that turn out, man?
I was skeptical at first because I opened a package, I smelled it, and I'm like, oh, I don't know about this. So I cooked it.
How'd you cook it first and foremost?
It's like 2 different ways. One, I put it in a pan in the oven.
Okay,
So it was
boss move.
Meal
Yeah.
prep stuff.
Sure.
And then I kept 6 slices and I did them in a skillet on the stovetop.
Okay.
So we tried them. They were actually pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, they were pretty
Basic
good.
bitch bacon, huh?
No, it was a very subtle hint. Like all the rest of the flavors are great, and then you got a really like back of the nose hint of pumpkin, and that was like maybe a little cinnamon. But other than that, it wasn't like I was expecting full blown like basic bitch Starbucks coffee.
Yeah.
Nope, not even close. It was really good.
So bacon still comes through.
Yep. Yeah.
As it should.
Yep.
Yeah. Right? Fucking A, man. White girl bacon. No flavor shaming. No flavor shaming.
Yeah,
Maple is
yeah.
better.
Forrest, I told John about the Jameson 18. He missed out.
It's good shit.
Oh, Forrest will want to give you that.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Good fucking guy there, Forrest.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Appreciate it a lot more if I had some.
Right?
I had to bounce back from the 18 and the copper shot, because it was a copper shot event.
Sure.
Both delicious. But
I don't know how. Well, you said, you did say you shared it with some people.
I did. I didn't drink the whole bottle. I shared it.
Because see, you must not have had that much copper shot.
I had. It was even parts. I know I drank half that bottle of 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I had probably half a bottle of copper shots.
Well, fuck kids.
No.
No, we don't. No,
No,
that's not what we
don't do that. Don't do that.
That's why the fucking thing got taken down on TikTok,
Yeah, it's-
asshole.
It's our algorithm here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was mine.
That's what it is. I didn't swear. Well, yeah, I did.
You talked about masturbating boys
No,
like 47 times in a row.
no,
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
because it was
There's a
literally
comma.
Yeah, that was the problem.
Fucking masturbating boys. Fucking masturbating boys. Fucking masturbating boys. Fucking masturbating boys.
Yeah, we don't know what the limit is to talk about masturbating on TikTok, but we found it.
Yeah, we found it. It's somewhere between 1 and however many that video had.
Yeah. I don't know how many their limit is, but I know how many I said.
It's at least 16.
There it is. There it is.
So you might be safe at 15.
Yeah,
But
15 might be the cap.
We know 16 is.
Yeah. Fucking sensitive, man. They were talking about sensitivity in the comments a little while ago.
Ooh, Thomas, good question.
Gruber from the head coach of the Raiders got fucking fired for a racist email he sent like
Should I
2
explain
years
my
ago.
theory about football fans?
Cheerleaders. But this was the actual head coach.
So
Who
not
got
a
fired.
player either.
It used to be.
I just don't give a fuck about the NFL.
Well, I understand, but I'm not talking about the NFL.
I'm
talking
already
about,
having to hear massive amounts about college football.
Well, yeah, it's because you live with an Aggie and they. Ugh,
Well, and they beat Bama, so that's been
that's true.
It's-
I'm actually here for that.
like they beat Bama with a field goal, and like my wife sent me all these clips and stuff. It was I have actually a lot of respect for Saban. Like he's an amazing coach. He's done amazing things with that
Sure,
program. Like,
absolutely.
Absolutely. Like we talked about goats. Is there a goat in sports?
Right.
Saban, I think, gets that title.
He's
Like,
a conversation. He's in the conversation. That's for damn sure.
But the look of utter like shell shock that man had at the end of the game that he got beat by A&M was just like, it's like he couldn't process what reality was at
He's
that
like,
point in
oh,
time.
they're in the SEC now. Uh-oh.
So she shows me this video of this kicker, and all I could say was, I bet you they just lined up college girls for that dude after he fucking cleared that thing and beat Bama. I'm like, because the kicker beat Bama, because it was tied.
Yeah.
And the kicker beat Bama, and it was like, I bet you that dude is
Us in New England are big fans of the kicker.
is
Because
so
of the,
dehydrated at this point that it's just.
oh, Vinatieri, man.
Shooting dust.
Remember Vinatieri?
Yeah.
When he fucking won the Super Bowl, the
Yep.
tuck rule game? Fucking, that dude could have he could have went through New England with his dick out and it would have never been dry.
One of my favorite memes is it's Alabama meme, and it has the two chicks off Game of Thrones, and one of them was like, "I made out with my brother," and the other one just says, "Roll Tide."
Oh. Awkward.
Yeah, so anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to call it, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
Fucking almost an hour on this one, so.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Glad you guys are all look like you're doing great in the comment section here. Everybody seems to be having a good time. I love the fact that you guys interact so much with each other while we basically just sit here and bullshit.
We just have two different conversations.
It's nice though. Like it is pretty cool, and I am going to miss that part of the live feed.
Quinn didn't show up this week.
No, man.
We could also literally just like start a chat room somewhere.
yeah, maybe a Discord or something.
Actually, there's something that
We had a Discord server for a while. Yeah.
we still do. I just don't have access to it. One of the fans built it, and I have no
Yeah.
idea where it went.
Yeah.
Smokin' down in Florida uses some video service that's just open all the time, but it has no cap on how many people that can join it.
Oh, really?
So you can literally just, like, it's an open address, and you can go click it and join it. And so they started it during the lockdown because they couldn't get together and smoke.
Yeah.
So they just had this, like, big video server, and they just, like,
Huh.
you log in and you hang out, and other people show up, and they all, like, would smoke and chat and shit, and then...
Nice.
It's like the old chat rooms used to be.
Yeah, but it was video based.
Well, if
Here's a question for you guys. What else can you make bacon from?
nothing.
Well, that's not true, because there's that abomination known as turkey bacon.
That's not bacon.
I stand by my
No,
statement.
I agree. So, it has to be a pig. Not even necessarily like a domesticated pig. Like, you could make, like...
Because technically, bacon from a cow is brisket.
yeah.
Technically.
But, I mean, you could make...
Same
like-
with an elk.
like,
It's brisket.
if you killed a... Like, if you go out and kill a boar or a wild pig or whatever, and brought the pork belly, like...
There's not much bacon on them.
Yeah,
No.
you don't get. It's not worth it.
But, I mean, really...
They're developed differently.
If you're making bacon out of anything other than pork belly, you're
fucking up.
you're
That's
wrong.
not bacon.
You're just
Yeah.
fucking wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, it's brisket.
So I was going to invite every one of these fine listeners that follow us to join the Warfighter Cartel on Facebook.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
do
a
it.
good
It's
idea.
a private group, but good group.
Good people in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just
The
look
only-
up
only rule
Warfighter
is-
Cigar Cartel.
Yep. Don't
Yeah.
try to sell shit in it.
Don't try to sell shit.
That's it. It's just
And by the way,
a group of friends.
it's highly encouraged to obviously post pictures of you smoking Warfighter, but don't think that it's
No, that's-
restricted to that
No,
either.
no,
It's just
And of course, we also still have the Freedom Friends group on Facebook as well.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that's not
so you're
going
not part of
away.
that, go join that.
Yeah. But
Links are in the description.
like, share, subscribe, all that shit. Tell your mom.
Take your friends.
Tell your fucking mom's friends that
That bacon is pig only.
otherwise it's brisket and you're fucking up, bud.
Brisket's good.
Yeah, bro, I love brisket shit. I love brisket in Texas. I've quickly learned after living here that I can't eat it anywhere else in the world because they don't do it right.
So the plan for the 24th
Especially in
is
Florida.
to do a brisket.
Yeah, you were fucking witness to that with
Covered
me.
in bacon.
Yeah. That's the plan.
Has anybody ever done a
Bacon wrapped
bacon
brisket.
weaved brisket?
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
sure they've done it.
Sounds like the 24th is about to have a thing.
The problem will be is the bacon will get done way sooner than the
Yeah,
brisket.
that doesn't. Instead of wrapping it with like
No, no.
butcher paper, what if you wrap it?
You
with
cut
bacon
you
at that
cut the
point?
middle of it, John. You cut
Blew my fucking mind.
you cut the middle of it and you shove the bacon inside.
No, I think there's actually a way to do this.
I think he's onto it because that's about the right cook time.
Yeah,
Like because you pull it off and wrap it to finish.
you
That's
wrap
what
it in
you do.
bacon.
Wrap it
at
in
that
bacon
point.
though.
Yeah.
As long as it's room temperature bacon, it's not cold.
Yeah.
It won't bring the temp down,
Oh.
Yeah.
bro.
Oh.
I'm proud of you.
Oh no.
That's some mad scientist thinking right
Y'all
there.
didn't hear shit.
Yeah.
So I was going to do a brisket, and then I was going to do armadillo eggs with it. But if I'm going to use the bacon to try and wrap the brisket,
Now,
I'm not going to have enough bacon to do armadillo eggs.
our Traeger's limited in size that we have here.
Right, but I'm
he's
talking
talking
about the
about his
24th
house.
at my house.
Okay.
So I've got a little bit more square footage.
I'll
than
bring some
that
queso.
does. Yeah? Are you smoked queso?
Yeah.
Hey, oh boy.
Sorry, Mikey.
I'm getting upset. Damn it.
So, but I was going to do armadillo eggs with it.
See, this is what happens when you make up a bullshit excuse to not help your buddy move.
Yeah, I'm helping it move. I'm there for that shit.
The funny part is he's coming to help with the move, but isn't going to get the party afterwards.
Matter of fact, Haley's coming to help too. She said
So
she'd
nobody
come.
else needs to do anything.
Yeah, right. Because she's stronger
You're
than all
bringing
of us.
diesel power.
I'll bring a cooler full of beer and a bunch of folding chairs.
Yeah. Be like, Hale, you're training. Go Mammoth. Hashtag train for Mammoth. Pick that up.
Yes, she just fucking backloads my whole couch.
Yeah.
Stairs are over there.
Fuck, that bitch is strong.
Yeah, fuck.
Jesus.
So
But yeah, I'm gonna raise my glass and say thank you for being my Freedom Friends, boys, and thank all of you out there for the same. We couldn't have this mediocre show without you. Obviously, check out our buddies here at warfightertobacco.com. Use that code FTFO. Screw yourself that fucking sweet 15% off discount over there. OWellness.us for all your CBD needs, which I'm fucking in need of this week. Fuck. I'm also sunburned. Pro tip, don't put freeze gel on a sunburn.
No, you gotta use the
Motherfucker.
lotion.
Yeah.
Speaking of friends of the show, like wellness and stuff, I got to hit up Grill Your Ass Off.
Use FTFO
I gotta
or no,
fuck
use
with
Freedom Friends 25 over there for a quarter off your order over there. And I believe Grill Your Ass Off still has our code
FF15.
FF15 at Grill Your Ass Off. Yeah.
My wife will tell you I don't need any more rubs, and I disagree.
What's
I
she
think
know
last
about
count I had
rubs?
like 42 different rubs or something like that in my.
I don't
Nice.
even count. I just keep putting them in the cabinet.
Yeah.
Just buy that box of ass, man.
Yep.
Well, she
I
keeps
need-
putting them in like bins.
I'm gonna
and
do a
shit
I'm gonna
like
do a quick plug real quick to Combat Comb Over for these amazing
good
shirts.
dude.
that
You
I
eat,
got.
you eat ass from the back.
'Cause I eat ass from the back, and as well as the Tax This Dick shirt that I put on my Instagram.
That was a good one.
I fucking love that thing. It's great.
He's also just a really good guy.
Yeah.
He's a fucking good dude. Him, his wife, their whole crew, fucking great people over there.
Yep.
So I can't really use his product on my hair. He does make some great beard oils though. He always takes care of Jazz every time he sees him.
Hell yeah. He looked at me. He's like, "You're out of oil." I'm like, "I'm not." He's like, "Yes, you are." And he just hands me more. I'm like, "Yes, I was."
Yeah.
I don't want fucking.
Guess so.
He's a great guy.
But yeah, fucking check out those fine folks. Really?
Freeman, you are one ingredient away from a jalapeno popper.
Yep.
Yeah. He's like, what? Really just three things, guys. Three little things.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
Smoke on.
Drink on.
God damn it, kids.
Freedom the fuck on.
See you guys next week. Later.